Yeah, and the Spike fully in control of Envy here, so looking to try and reinforce it. Kenzit will actually find Crashies. Look at that, FSN swings round though. Find another one. Kenzit finally has to dismiss away though. 15 HP, and Victor will find the final kill. Envy will post the pistol round after conceding first blood there. The
last couple of months truly starting to look good. Lovely little 3K there for them. Again, this is, you know, Eco Cobra time.
Player standing.
So we don't get too excited yet. But Klaus, the last one alive, if he can cost him one more weapon, I'm not against it.
Certainly, I mean, looking at the
there we go.
Bulldog and 2 Spectres here remaining. FNS actually creeping under this. I think he's completely unnoted. He's going to get behind.
Oh, he's
spotted out, Klaus. Take contact from elsewhere. They get dealt with.
Middle and Envy. Having tier players ready for this. nagzet though does get the fair fight on this. They're willing to put their life on the line. Why not double face this? You got Spectres and they win the fight. This is beautiful from Envy. They looked shaky in their first game, Hypog. This looks like they've adjusted that.
Absolutely. Victor's still up here.
Oh, he's loving it.
Yet to be dealt with. Klaus will be the next victim. Victor actually going to try and satchel away, but Kenzit finally finds one in response.
Don't get throwy. There we go. Keep it nice and calm. Seen these rounds get a bit throwy in the past. Hopefully this is kept in check. And some Crashies. Oh, this is just not going nicely for Kenzit, is it? No, Crashies, gorgeous. Gorgeous work for Envy there. That is hanging in the middle of the mid, but that one is right on the money. So now FNS, the timing's everything on this. The swing, 3 around the corner. This could be big or it could be an absolute mess. Mazino finds it too. They're picking off these 1v1s. They're finding individual fights that aren't tradable.
FNS looking to prevent that exact thing from happening. The upgrade coming. Crashies once again.
The hunt begins.
He's going to be spotted by the recon bomb, but he has to swing to avoid it. We'll find one. Kenzit in position to find the trade. The spike will come through. Marved eventually making his way this direction. He'll find himself in a 1v3.
It's a great wake-up call. KRU sending out a big message here if they can convert this round. However, the last 2 players do not have rifles out. Ult is there for Nags.
He just swept the rifle away.
There we go, lovely. Both of them finding upgrades now. That's a big difference here. Bigger challenge for Marved. I don't know how much he can get out of this one. Up in Nest as well. Peekaboo, it's Nags. Brilliant conversion from KRU there. They are going to be chuffed with that. Players here. Keep pushing this, and yay. Brilliant connection from the back of this. What? Yay! It's way too early for that. 1 HP and he's still popping off, I believe, for a second. That's a 1v2.
Marv coming through here. Spike.
He's got a rifle.
Yeah, we're going to do, but whether or not Nags and Maz will actually anticipate now with this internal clock ticking over, and they're pushing through to screens, Lauren.
But sometimes no information is still information. He can clear all this area pretty quickly. He knows no one slipped through this way, so this is still quite quick progress. But he still needs to find that first, and KRU dug it. First one! Success for Marved, and now the 1v1.
Mazino's got two
It looks like he's got a lineup for it too. Marv knows he might be in a bit of trouble here. He knows it's a Viper he's up against. Mazino is just going to go for that time board. Up towards this!
Beautifully done.
Oh, man's got... It's all on Ye here. There's no one to back him up either. He gets one, falls away. Gonna at least sit towards the backside of that elbow. Knows there's more coming. Here's all these steps. He's calling for backup, but will he make it there in time? Ult now popped out. He's still locked in. Eyes trained, and he's in trouble. Klaus has got him for free. There's no one to try and dissuade this. Crashies was backside, but at this point, Spike's going down.
And the Viper's bit popped in response as well. The lockdown actually comes down pretty early on. We'll create a little pocket in the corner of sight, but KRU happy to back away from this. Again, Mazino with 2 snake bites, so the possibility to deny any plant coming through during the lockdown will be now man disadvantage to fight back through.
This is going to need some real magic to come out. FNS looking for the first fight, doesn't find it either. nagzet happy to sit towards the backside of things. First fight won for Envy though, but it's all effective tradings. And now Marv's in a dire scenario. Good shot on one, but it's Nags again waiting.
Encroaching towards him, and KRU are drifting this way once again.
Finesse, real crispy. There's still 4 alive. They got that res, they have the rifles, and now they're on the site. Bear in mind that Envy need to be kind of a little cheeky with it. Find unorthodox ways, like Victor doing that. That's more than enough to get you a frag at this point. Now Spike is down, post-plant time. Marshall's on the retake. It's not easy, but Ye is making it look viable. Victor at FNS! These rounds, man, these like anti-ecos, kind of half buys, force buys, they're so dangerous right now.
Envy looking good at scrapping out with KRU, honestly. Victor looking to overwhelm Marved here to counter peek it, but Klaus will find the entry. Victor will trade it out, but Kenzit good. FNS actually swinging through on this as well. It's a 2 for 2.
That's impressive for FNS. He had to put his life on the line to do that, otherwise it was going to be ineffective, but mid was taken in the meantime. And that's where mazino found all that room to punish those push-ups towards long. And it's put Ye in a very undesirable situation. But can they dance with the devil? Let's find out. Already Spike going to go down. What does he do with this? Up in hand?
Planted.
How are you going to dig any of these players out of position? I do not know. Trying to clear back through a mid. He knew that mazino was around here at one point, but he's already fallen back towards the others. Sitting for that post plant, I'm sure. So again, Ye, I don't see any viable options here.
No, I think just a formality at this point, see if we can find anything, any freebies. Again, mazino got that fail-safe. 2 snake bites still available for this. Yeah, you're going to opt to hold on to this for the time being, and Crew already anticipating that. Oh, yeah, you find anything here, actually. He's going to hear all these audio cues. Kenzit the first. I expect him to hightail out of that. Crew.
Bit of a Sophie's choice, though, for FNS. Okay, well, I leave B long open. I can't do anything. Maybe I can get a trade, you know. But regardless, Victor now looking for a new approach. He's going to find mid. He's going to find nagzet, and he's going to find 2. Klaus to follow, but an instantaneous trade. They can't find a clean trade out on this for Envy. Everything is looking good for Crew. Another spike plant comes in. nagzet's a little low, but look at this lurker from mazino. He's still held that mid position, and yeah, he's had a terrible surprise. And this is looking like a problem for Envy. They are not finding ways in.
Actually, mazino pops the Viper's bit as well.
Wow.
He's going to cut off all of this area here, forcing Crashies to reconsider his approach. See, Marved actually behind this play. Tries to spam in. nagzet tucked behind the box on site, though. It's like Envy. Completely unaware of the possibility. Marv finds one, nagzet finds one of his own, and there, Kenzit.
First one to challenge towards middle. Frenzy's out, odds and ends, but Envy have won these rounds. I was about to say it, yay!
What the hell?
He's found 2 out of nowhere. Now, FNS can play up through towards kitchen. It ain't perfect, but he's got the spot out. Now they're all lined up here. Kenzit, don't do him dirty like this. And Klaus pulling back on through. Ye is being a difference maker here. Klaus, though, he's still finding bodies. A 1v2, not going to happen. Marv, big deny. And deep here, he wants control. Kenzit tried to get that mid control, maybe deny the retake and maybe those readjustments, but not going to happen. nagzet is waiting, though. He is locking this one down. He's created enough space for that spike to make it to sight.
Hunter's Fury available as well, so if nagzet can find Ye here on spawn, it's huge. And actually, Ye comes out on top of it. Klaus now in a 1v3. Ye pops the Blade Storm of his own. He's going to be spotted out here. Ye misses the first couple. Again, this is just buying time here for the rotation to come through. Spike gets tapped. Ye will find it. Envy will tie things up on the half.
Yeah, 6-6, but this has been a precarious half. Opportunity for Crashies. Keep in mind, a light armor
Player standing.
and the sheriff,
Spike
but
down A.
nagzet doesn't know how to miss. So Crashies, good luck, my friend. You have 5 to find. This would be something of legend. That's one.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Marv tried something a little cheeky. It didn't work.
Nah, it didn't. And the 5 stand, and look at the amount of space they've garnered. Even in the meantime, I love watching Crew, man. These boys have some flair. Now, Ye may try it on one. It doesn't matter. Crew are be able to keep them at range.
First we'll find another, though. Nags quick with the trade. It comes down to 2. Crashies and Victor now. Try and get something done here. Victor finds the first, the second, a little laboured. Klaus will respond. The shock darts. The only thing left to try and stop this coming through. The first will do a little bit of damage, but not enough. One away from the Hunter's Fury, though, so if you can get this, he might be able to deny. Crashies comes up huge with the Red Bull clutch.
That's not bad. He's going to at least spot the spike there as well. That's a big bit of information to relay, and there's no trade yet. Ye did eventually find Kenzit, who was fighting up towards Nest. Klaus going to at least spot another, calls it out to Nags, and he's going to find that.
This is third on the round. Crashies again, tries to come in. Delzik in position to greet him. nagzet will find his 4th in.
Get the frag, but there's still life in him yet. Victor actually still finding 2. This is not how it's meant to go.
Oh my
Get out of him, Marved. Okay. If this is the round you've got to win, then screw it. Just buy Sheriff's Marshals and odds and ends. We'll take those. And there it is again, Crashies. The saving grace of Envy. Zero right to be. Now making progress. Marved are taking great territory towards middle, and Victor's making a problem of himself. Gonna just put his body on the line. He's still gonna do some damage towards kenzit, and this is a big problem. Now Marved comes online. Great swing from middle. Marved punishing those rotations perfectly. But Mazino, he's been wild in these, but he can't be done this time. Marved sight, and FNS should be the safety net. Should. And is. A little late, but on the second and third. Love that, FNS. Let's go. Clean work. And there. 4 stay alive. And no more weird rounds for now.
The first time I...
Attempt towards A. Oh, yay. Come on, dude. Okay, maybe there's still a bit of wiggle room. Crashies starting his probe towards that B site. On the other side, Mazino would be waiting, who's been very solid at this, but easy to get overwhelmed here. Let's see how well he handles this. They had left towards that A site. That's a very good point. So they are going to be encroaching towards the site. Mazino going to peel himself around towards the back side of things. Spots the first and Crashies takes his head. Big trade though for Klaus, who started to lean over this way even after that yay pick towards middle. Kez though starts leaning through. Ultimate comes in. Marv, that positioning. He has been such a thorn in the side now.
Beautiful work here from Envy to flip this back and bring it to a 2v2. Klaus and nagzet. Now forced to try and get something done here. See, Ye posted up though. Klaus going to have a hard time crossing. Actually, time getting in up here. I think this is to allow Nags to get into a position to contest Kitchen. I think that's where he's thinking Marved is playing here.
Remaining.
Yeah, textbook there. On here. The safety net for Envy in this round. Victor going to be taking first contact in front of 410. kenzit will fall. Mazino 2.
nagzet and nagzet, the last two. nagzet connects a belter towards Marv, but Victor's still there. Still holding things on for Envy, who make it to 12-2. nagzet and kenzit, the last two standing, and they're pushing CT. I love this aggression. Take that space. They have the numbers for favorable trades, but nagzet refusing to relent. A 1v2 presented is not easy, though. Post plant against that ult in the hands of Crashies too. He's going to have to do something almost unbelievable at this point. He knows he's in trouble. Taps
the nano swarm.
The nano swarm time just being drawn away. This is not looking good for nagzet. He knows it. He's trying to get through every piece of utility, and Crashies to close down at 13-9.
A beautiful recovery from Envy, honestly. I mean, KRU looked in the driving seat for so much of that match, and actually when Envy were able to go over to B site already, nagzet can find Victor on the way through, though. Crashies good for the trade. Crashies finds another one.
Yeah, Crashies is just deep in CT, and KRU are like, no, you're meant to be fighting us, but FNS holding that push back through Crashies. What a sick round from this man. 2 big kills towards CT, spins around, catches the player on the stairs, and nagzet has been pinned in here. Yeah, he's got his number. Envy with a belting start sides, and it's been a bit weird. It's a little unorthodox, a little out of sorts, but only 3 remain. Now, how many tags have we done? I guess FNS is low enough to actually be potentially picked off by any of these weapons now, so that does become maybe a bit of a threat, but no, kept in check, at least for now, by Marved.
See nagzet and nagzet left to find something left on this, actually. Look at that, yay. Will fall, actually. So the classic, but Marved in position to find him on the...
Fall back from that, now Tree's been somewhat given over, but there's a swing out. nagzet, great positioning, but the cubby is tricky to get more than one from, and they've actually drifted away. So pulled rotations, then going to go for the hit off the back. I think FNS took some space towards it. Mazino was towards site, on towards stairs. Yay now, catching rotations. 1, looks for a 2, not going to happen. nagzet, good spacing on this for KRU. Still able to keep themselves working back in. This is still doable. A 2v2.
Public divide as well, actually. Crash is going to send a shock dart in. That's going to do a lot of... What? nagzet just drifting ahead there.
Yeah, I'm surprised Crashies got rewarded.
nagzet not even going to entertain it. So interesting there, but Envy pulling one way and the other. There's a term we have for that, right?
Double pump, trying to make his little bit of a look towards middle. Finds him, completely unawares. kenzit did not expect that little slight aggression from FNS.
Klaus and nagzet forced to fight their way back in. Actually, Klaus will find an upgrade.
Spike planted.
nagzet looking to challenge Crashies in B main. Hunter's Fury available, so again, a decent enough read from KRU, but Crashies not happy about that one.
Do you think his mouse got stuck?
Yeah. Incoming tech pause?
Maybe.
Mouse 1 is stuck, that's concerning.
Yeah, I really hope we see a tech pause off that. Ooh, he's still committed. He still went through. Marved. Gets kenzit, and now this is problems. Jay's going to spot this cross. Knows that they're now leaning this way. Do they now re-aggress back towards B? Maybe a little bit of information, but this is late in the day. Any problems is now going to start going wrong. Nagzet's going to find Ye, but look at mazino's position. It's filthy. He's going to hold that cross. The site's his. KRU are finally on the board.
And nagzet finding F.
Ye, though, swiftly making his way through. This is just, they found a space and they're exploiting it. Middle has been a problem to hold for KRU. Now again, short. This time nagzet. It works out well for him. Denies Victor, who's not really, as said, found much form yet on that Sky. Struggling a little. But half of the map is now basically as a no entry sign. We're looking towards B here. Pops the old Klaus. Oh dear. How are you going to dodge this? With ease, apparently. Klaus is just fine, but the KJ ult has come in as well.
It's way ahead of the beat, actually. mazino pops this all the way in spawn. Only really cuts off the walkout from B main. And market. So invested. Almost as crowd control here, but no follow-up. No real territory gained off that. No. Like I said, it was way ahead of that execute, so...
30 seconds left.
Yeah, actually hopping up there.
mazino just found FNS on the cross-in anyway, but Marv did remove Klaus from sight, but we know that there's still a player here. Crashies goes, no, I won't get you on the first try. I'll come back around. Just hold on. I'll be back there in a second. He gets him. 3v2, nagzet and nagzet. Now, nagzet was noted earlier, but he's already towards CT, but Ye's got the cross. Now, this cross is harder anyway, but Ye's starting to warm up here. We're starting to see that El Diablo come online. It's a brave position. Can only be held for so long. Keep in mind, market is going to become a problem. He knows it. There is a tiny bit of time he gets to work in, and that's a shot and a half towards nagzet. And now the follow-up. Ye's just showing off now. He's starting to feel himself. There's a second. It's Ye. That's the next layer of the issue. You're going to watch one of these angles. Don't double down on Ye right now. Oh, no. And Klaus, this could be lamb to the slaughter. Or maybe just silencing everyone else. Klaus! Huge 3 kills, but the problem is, does this get converted again? We still see KRU clutching at these straws, and they get so close. But it's still 5-1, and it's still a 2v1.
Cosmic Divide available. Marved is down to 10 HP. Crashies going to resort to site. Marved playing a very cheeky spot here.
He kind of has to. One and done, 10 HP.
Yeah, exactly.
It's called for.
Really good.
Sure. Yeah, he does get tagged off this. Crashies in the meantime did find nagzet. So again, progressing towards the site is the more important thing, the more imperative part of this, and Crashies has done excellent at that. Yeah, even catching nagzet again on that, trying to re-aggress down middle. It's like, buddy, no. Do it. mazino found towards deep side, and now Klaus, what, a 1v5? Nah, not gonna happen. Envy.
These pushes.
And look at it again, now they're looking elsewhere. The op's been noted towards one side. Ye quickly takes down mazino, and now they're going to be looking towards the site. Can anything stop them? nagzet this time. He did it once before and got away with it twice. Not going to happen. High flash comes out. God. Victor, that's the Sky we want to see in his hands. And now the last two. nagzet already got noted, and I think Klaus did as well at the start, so they kind of know where these players are. nagzet, though, does at least find Crashies, but that was, you know, a little ambitious.
Look good coming around the corner, though. I
I
think nagzet and Klaus, fairly obvious amount. Ye been able to hold this operator, I think, since the second purchase here. A little bit of damage goes through. Victor goes for the wallbang. FNS will find one. Klaus, the last one remaining, will actually remove the operator.
don't know what money's like. It should.
nagzet with that scope up in heaven. Here we go. Knockdown comes through. It's going to force KRU out here. Ye will actually find a kill. The owl drone will spot nagzet.
30 seconds.
Gotta get out of there.
So choreographed. It's so well done, Hypok. All of this is so beautifully put together. Every piece considered. Flash on the way back through, but the ult's still in play, and Victor's still watching it. Good flash connection that time. Ye's going to keep himself safe. Response back and forth. Neither able to capitalize off the back of these flashes, as Victor will wait below. Has the dirty angle to play with. Swing from FNS if needed, and he goes up for it. Victor with a double. Making up for a slower start and a good attempt from Klaus, but another for Envy.
And again, the damage doesn't really matter at this point to Envy, and again...
Corner now as well towards B main. mazino, beautiful shot. Klaus did have his back as well, so a 2-for-1 trade, but there's Ye again. Punishing nagzet, pound for pound. Ye has had his number, reading this over aggression and the willingness to fight and taming it almost instantly.
That is textbook jet def, honestly. Has excelled here on ascent. kenzit will
flash.
try and flash through, will find a good connection. FNS will fall, but the Seekers will reveal exactly where kenzit is playing. And actually, second note, and you can see the ping come up on the minimap here, so Envy going to try and find this 2v1 quickly. Victor needs to be the one to lead the charge here.
Maybe just keeping themselves within trade range. Close flash, but he's going to be on the corner. The timing's awful. Ye gets cornered. Delzik, what an angle! Individual prowess from Delzik right there.
Yeah.
But not well enough. Victor will be the victor in that. Flash to follow. He knows there's more on shore. Klaus, though, that position was the one that could have been the curveball. Double flash doesn't come in. He's blind, but not blind. No, Victor!
My word.
Unbelievable work from Victor. He wanted more. He was feeling himself.
Yeah.
But Klaus will tame that. But now Klaus has 3 more to go through. Make it just 2. Klaus, how much more? 37 HP in a dream. And he's going to hear. He knows they're getting close. And they play it together.
Beautifully done there, Victor. Literally. FNS going to be proactive here. Will swing through. Delzik in position to greet him, though.
Yeah, okay. This isn't bad. This is punishing Envy, maybe over-aggressing in some ways there. But Marved's still on site. Gonna isolate one. There's 2 more to follow.
Oh my God!
He lines him up and knocks him down. That's 2 big kills. And suddenly, we go back into Envy having favor, and Klaus could not have seen a thing. That group becomes a little bit more tricky. But now, though, we jump back in. Victor just puts his body on the line, holds down Mouse One, has to get back. Crashies, though. He's picking it up. He's still going to push forward to them. They've got Stingers, they've got Spectres, they've got anything that they could. Yeah, he's now made his appearance. Say goodnight. Kenzit does what he can, but Envy knows this is their game. 12-2 now.
And the difference, he pulls away from it again. Actually timed off the Aldrone as well. Again, it's eating up so much time. Again, the flash is perfect,
Victor.
actually, from Victor.
Here he comes.
Even better.
Straight out flash though, they both having to respect it to an extent. Victor does come out of it first, but is it? Yay!
It's Yay over the top. Of course.
Yay! It's so early. It's not even got +6. Yay! Stop! They've got families, dude. And now Yay just gonna carry on forward. Yay wants this over and done with. He wants them dead and buried. Nagzet, is he already thinking that Nagzet might be here? Yeah. All right. Yay's on it today.
Okay.
Not bad. Nagzet's still got some fire in him. 2v2. Oh, it's laboured.
Okay.
That's not going in the frag movie.
No.
30 seconds
I don't
left.
think we'll see that one in the post-game highlights, but Nagzet will recover the spike here. FNS will tap it out. Envy 13-2 KRU Esports here on Ascent in convincing fashion. Barely breaking